Shalom, Israel. I want to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm the brother Mrna from down in Tempe, Florida, from the camp of prophets in Babylon. Coming with another quick hit to the spirit part of YAHAWASHI. Lord willing to edify and feed the sheep. Double honors to those in the apostle, great MILLSTONE, who teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers of person's work and true sincerity, to the sky abroad. And today's list is going to go into just more so recent articles that's been coming out. Not going to grab the actual article, but just some posts that's been going into these things recently over the last week. Okay, as we in the month of August and the year of 2023, all right, you have these elites who are been coming out with this whole thing of this the mask thing, man. Okay, now we know this is all due to a process of bringing back that C-19, man. Okay, so you have these devils pushing it hard. Okay, we're gonna grab a couple things, a couple posters that was going into it, and we're gonna grab some scriptures, man. But the first thing I seen was, it says Bill Gates, okay, people who resist mRNA tsunami will be executed from society. Okay, and that's one thing. Now you have this billionaire. Okay, you can even say gazillionaire, because these guys who have strings to their puppets, okay, have lumps of money, man. Okay, and have connections and ties to these elites. Okay, but being said, these guys play a huge part in bringing forth this certain corruptible system that they want to bring. So you have this guy Bill Gates going into people who resist mRNA tsunami will be excluded from society. So you'll be excluded from society without getting what's about to come. All right, which we already know. I got another one where it says the C-19 mask mandates make a comeback. So here you have it. Now they want to, bring back the mandates of people wearing masks. Now I seen I believe it was a post recently. I gotta find it. Well, when I find it, but it was going into, the dude. It was the head of the CDC. I believe his name. I'm not gonna actually say his name because they'll censor your video and take down, the things that we push out for edification. But in the words, the dude, I'll just say Fauci. Okay, Fauci, he came out recently speaking on things about people needing to get right or take that, C to the 19 thing, man. Okay, so we got a lot coming out, man, about what these elites want to put in play. All right, and then you had it where Joe Biden, okay, Sleepy Joe says he will request more funding for a new C-19 vaccine. It says it's recommended that everybody gets it. So they've been pushing this heavy vibration of they want everybody to get this, man. Every single body that you know, okay, all the people on the face of the earth, they want them to get it, knowing that they pulled a huge stunt with this thing in the beginning, and it caused massive death. Okay, when it was meant to say so-called do good, man. So we're gonna grab some scriptures going into that. But before I grab that do good, I want to grab it back going to Bill Gates. It says people who resist mRNA tsunami, which like a tsunami will come like a huge tidal wave, man. So they it's gonna come heavy, right? Unstoppable. Tsunami is unstoppable, so it's gonna come regardless. You had Klaus Schwab, what his daughter said, that they were gonna bring this out, lockdowns and those terms like similar to China, whether you like it or not. So it says, read it on, will be excluded from society. So, we know where they're throwing shots to, all right? So let's grab this word mRNA. All right, because for you new listeners who don't have no clue, all right, this is going into similar to them just messing with your DNA. Okay, so it says mRNA. When you look into it, stands from messenger ribonucleic acid. Okay, ribonucleic acid, if I'm pronouncing that right, and is the single-stranded molecule that carries the instructions to make proteins. Now, here's the point. It says it has a fundamental and essential role that makes our bodies function and is found in all living cells. Now, the main point being said is that Esau wants to put a foreign liquid in your body that is able to go based off something of a different vibration, okay? Something that's not used to what your body's used to. If not that, in more terms, Esau wants to put something in your body that is going to disrupt things as it's supposed to be normally functioning, man. And that's because he has this type of a way of doing things. When you go to your when these people go to their local pharmacists, okay, they get these certain things, shots or whatever, and you receive a certain chemical reaction to your body. You notice when kids get these type of shots, when they go to get their daily, but their yearly shots, they have problems afterwards, either whether it be short term or long term, man. Okay, and that's due to because they're putting certain sicknesses and illnesses within these medicines. Previous to the situation with the C-19, millions of people have fallen out and have not woken up, for leaders to say, okay, from these Jabberwockies, man. Okay, so Esau's stirring this all up again. All right, and there's more and more you can really grab into this, but we're gonna grab these scriptures and keep it straight to the point. All right, because this is what's to come, man. Evils are to come. Okay, and we're gonna grab this. Revelations 12:12 says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, meaning destruction, to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devils come down unto you, having great wrath." And see, Esau already brought down that fear tactic when he did it 4 years ago. Okay, running 4 years, three to 4 years. Okay, with this whole C-19. Now here you have it. He's making a comeback. He's spinning the block again, man. Okay, and you have millions and millions of people who already was docile to the first time. Now we're about to see how this second go around is gonna go, man. But Esau gonna come down having great wrath. Okay, he did it the first time and it caused massive deletions. Okay, when you delete something, it's not here anymore. It's completely erased, and many masses of people were erased off the face of this earth, man, due to ignorance. Okay, not really knowing what was going on and trusting their oppressor. All right, and that's what we warn you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, all right, who trust in this devil, man, to never trust thy enemy, which I'm going to grab, Lord willing, okay, because, look, we're coming to a time where things are about to get a lot worse, okay? Here you have it, Esau's, bringing back the mass, bringing back go get the vaccines, go get these things. It's mandatory, it's recommended, it's you go do it, what the scripture says about that, about them, just talking good, man. Okay, we're gonna grab that. It says, finish this up, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So Esau can come down having a great wrath because he has but a short time. So he doesn't have time to really make the best decisions right now, man. Esau had only that small time to make a reckless decision. Ultimately, that's what it's going to lead to doing, making reckless decisions and leaving himself wide open and exposed, which he's already doing now. Okay? But bringing it back, going into Ecclesiastes chapter 14, verse 7, it says, and if he doeth good, see, when he speaketh these, it's going to be better for you. It's recommended. Take this in, listen to this. Whatever these smooth words he does, he doeth it unwillingly. So against something. He's not doing it because he's trying to be helpful. He's doing it because he has a wicked intention, as him being a wicked that he is, to gather something up. Okay, it's something he wants in return. And we know that due to his Georgia Guidestones, he wants to bring down the population down to 500 million. That's a controllable amount of people that he can have full access to and managing. And okay, and that's what's going to lead into that charagma, because Esau wants to bring forth that charagma that's going to, if millions of people fall short to it, he has a God complex mindset that he wants to have rule over them people. Okay, which the Lord's not going to ultimately let him get that far to where he's going to fulfill his belly, but he's going to ultimately think he's going to do it, man. And the Lord's going to shut that down. But making the point made, Esau, his devils, he's going to, if he do these things, he do it unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness. Okay, he will declare his wickedness. And that's what he has in the back of his mind. He's going to have you stuck somewhere where you can't move. And this is the whole point of being aware of your enemy, man. Because what it said in Psalms 55, verse 20, I believe, verse 22. I'll grab it right quick. It says, verse 21, it's Lakia. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. And you have Joe Biden speaking those smooth words. Okay? It's recommended. All right, when you recommend something, you're trying to convince someone. You're trying to get their full, undivided attention. When you recommend this to them, you're going to constantly push this forth. And what are you seeing now? Where this whole C-19 thing is starting to be brought more to light. It's starting to be more relevant. Everything you turn around, it's starting to come out more and more and more when it was so dead down the line. Well, no one is mentioning what they said. Oh, the C-19 was not to be anymore. The problems of all that was gone away. Well, now it's sparking back up from new so-called illnesses, new so-called variants. I should say variants. All right. So these things are of him doing a so-called doeth the good, but it's unwillingly, man. And what does that lead to? Him speaking smoothly. Okay. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. And that's why you have to watch Esau, man, because he has war within his heart. He doesn't have a heart of peace. He has a cunning, hunting mindset, and that's always up for war, man. Always up for hunting. Okay, always up on his toes. And this is what the devil that walks amongst us today. Esau, Edom, so-called white man, is in the stage of looking to get those ones who are going to fall short to it, man. All right. It says, but war is in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were there drawn swords. And you can see these things that, when these devils recommend you to go into these pharmaceutical, scientists or, what's the word I'm really looking for? Doctors. There it is. That's what I really mean. When they recommend you to your nurses or your doctors, okay, at these companies, man, and they tell you to get this serpent's juice, that's him having ready in his sword as well, man. Because Esau's deceivable. He uses all certain devices. Okay, and he's mastering these things, and his ultimate weapon he's mastered, okay, is these weapons you see today, his guns, man. Okay, he has numerous of weapons, but he will come and using all devices and everything. That's why the scripture says, for we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Okay, because we know that this is going to come according to prophecy. It's going to lead to what? That charagma, man. Okay, so let's grab this right quick. Bear with me. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, known as chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron, as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So Esau, he will put on an act, okay? He'll put on an act for you, but originally he will show his wickedness, man. What's he going to show? His horns. He's going to show his way of his natural state of him being a brute beast, man. Okay? And that's why the scripture says he's going to come down having great wrath. Okay? Because, see, Esau is the border of wickedness, man. And for him to bring back these things, man, it isn't a coincidence, man. So we know, brothers, through the Spirit, man, through the Spirit, probably BAHASHAM, we have seen these devils and know that there's a state that this is going to happen again, man. We wait patiently, but for you, people, for ones that's not in the know, this would catch you off guard, if you're not seeking the Lord or paying attention. This type of thing will catch you off guard. Esau coming back with something as similar as this. And see, this is why this devil uses these certain tactics, man. Because number one of his slogans, when it comes to his NWO, is show no mercy, man. And you think taking that this crisis that had happened and letting it die is something that Esau's going to do, you're wrong. He says, they got a saying said, to not let a good crisis go to waste. It's all about playing with the masses of the people's, minds, man. And they have definitely done it. But verse 11, it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, so he will at a point in time, like I said, he will humble himself, but he will be doing what at the same time? Go crouching. So he's crouching, like the scripture says, as the adversary, the devil, seeking about who he may devour. That scripture can go to as well as a physical counterpart, as well as Esau, Edom, man, so-called white man. It says, yet take good heed and beware of him, because what he has drawn swords behind his back. He smooth words and. He has war within his heart. His swords are drawn. Okay, while he's those words are soft as oil. You see, but it says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Exactly. And that's why you have to watch these devils, man. Esau's a clever devil, man. He will get you in the quickest way. Verse 16, jumping down, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, which we don't grab that. You see how, smooth words. It says, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. So there's no coincidence why these things have recently just came to light, being brought out more, brought to the televisions, brought to social media, brought to this media period, man, because Esau is looking for a way to throw traps out there and snares to gather, man. All right, and the people that will fall short to wearing these masks again or doing these certain things again, it will be a damn fool, man. All right, but reading on, it says, he will weep with his eyes, but if he finds opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. And then you see that Esau wasn't satisfied when he took millions and millions of people out with that serpent's juice over the last few years, man. Now he's bringing it back. And this time it's going to be like way worse. He's going to come down with lockdowns. He's going to come down with more mandatories, more restrictions, more requirements, and more recommends. All right? So all these things are about to stir up, and Esau's about to be the forefront of bringing forth his NWO and pushing it. You know, who knows, man? You know, this might be the year where shit really stirs up and Esau act the fool, man. And Lord willing it be, man. So we need to hell up out of here. But, you know, just going into some precepts, going into these situations, man. Because you have a Joe Biden that says he will request more funding for a new serpent's juice. Okay. It's recommended that everybody get it. And we heard this before, 2 times, 3 times before. And it's just all going to lead to when he's going to stop asking questions and they're going to do it. They're going to do it the way they're going to do it, man. All right? So, you know, that was my spirit to bring it out. Lord, when you were edified, you know, the point was made, you know. So we're going to go ahead and close it out. We'll give all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. We're skin on the brother Mrna for that type of Florida for the camp props of Babylon. And with that, Shalom.